Why you shouldn't pee, just in case. Hi, Madeline Golick, pelvic health physiotherapist practicing out of Mississauga, Ontario, Canada, and I'm going to take you through a little lesson about your bladder and why you shouldn't pee just in case. So this is your bladder. It's made up of muscle, and these little lines represent fill zones, okay? So when the urine fills up and hits that first fill zone, the bladder then stretches out. That stretch creates a signal that gets sent via the spinal cord, and then a message gets sent up to the brain that we need to go pee. Now, typically when we get to the first fill zone, it's relatively easy to ignore it, to get distracted and forget that you need to go pee until you hit the next stretch zone, and then that sensation to urinate will become a little bit stronger and a little bit stronger every time the bladder fills up. So the problem with peeing just in case is oftentimes you are going to urinate without necessarily getting the sensation that you need to pee. You're just going just in case. May not mean that you really need to go. And as such, our nervous system and our brain is really smart and super adaptable and will actually, over time, if you continue the behavior, can actually switch or adjust those fill zones, meaning you'll get the sensation to urinate sooner than you would if you hadn't been doing this behavior. Why does this happen? So not only does your brain learn, but if I keep emptying out my bladder and I don't allow it to stretch like this, it's a muscle like any other muscle. If I don't stretch, I'm gonna get tight. So what happens is the fill zones change and the muscle of the bladder becomes a little bit tighter. So there's more resistance and more pressure as the bladder's filling up. Over time, this could lead to urinary frequency. Why? Because I'm gonna be getting the message that I need to go pee sooner and more often. Not only that, but that urge sensation, that sensation that I need to go pee, can become stronger because of the pressure that's being exerted against the muscle that is resisting being stretched. So it's like, oh man, I really gotta go pee. And for some people, they might not make it to the bathroom. Now, many times people will go pee just in case because they actually have issues with urinary incontinence, meaning they're leaking urine or have had an accident, and then that gets them worried. So they go pee just in case so they don't have to search for a bathroom, or it decreases the worry of having a leakage. While it may decrease that sensation, on the flip side, there could be other issues. And let's just understand that the bladder never fully empties. There's always a little bit left behind, which means that you could still have a leak having just gone pee 2 seconds before. So it's not the best strategy. The best strategy is to seek out a pelvic floor physiotherapist, get an assessment, and see what's going on. Drop a like if you found this video helpful, and follow along my page for more pelvic health info.